What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to my channel. So on this video I'm going to show you guys how I actually did the frequency separation on this image. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for more amazing videos coming up. So without wasting much time, let's just get to it. So on this image right here, I actually shot it with natural light. I didn't use any box or any light on it, so it was just the sun. So let's just get to it by duplicating my background layer into 3 places, 1 and 2 and the last one, which is the third one. So after doing this, I'll now hide the visibility of this copy 3. So I'll just hide it, then select my copy 2. Then after selecting it, I'll get to my filter, then blur, then choose Gaussian blur. So in this, I think I'm going to use 3 as a ratio. So after doing that, I'll just click my OK. So you can see the image right here is actually blur. So I'll now come back to this, my copy 3 layer right on top. Then I'll now open the visibility of it. Then I'll get to my image, then add applied image to it. So once I click apply image, this is what it's going to show. So I'll come right here to where I have my layer, then I'll now select, I'll now merge it with this second layer right here. I'll just merge. So after doing that, I'll come to this my blending. You can see the channel is at RGB, it's okay. So I'll now come to this my blending, I'll now change it to subtract. So once you change it to subtract, yours might not actually be the same as this. So you need to come to where you have your scale, you now insert it with 2. Then you come to where you have your offset, you now insert 128. So once you are done with that, you click OK. So after clicking the OK, I'll now come back to this point. This is also the blending mode. I'll now change it to linear light. So once I do that, I still have my image back how it was. So after doing that right here, I'll come to this my up layer right here. I'll now change the name to high frequency, which I'm going to use the HF. So after doing that, I'll now click OK. Then come right back to this second one I added Gaussian blur to, which is the low frequency. I'll now add LF. So once I do that, I'll now select the 2 layers and group them. So I'll now name the group FS, which is the frequency separation. So this my HF layer right here is actually taking care of the skin texture and the blemishes on the skin, while the LF deals with the color of the furs, the skin tone. So I'll now come right to my HF, then pick my clone stamp. Then I'll now start picking my blemishes off, because that's the first thing I normally do when retouching an image. So I'll now pick them one after the other. So I'll now pick. You need to take your time. This is actually a tutorial video, because this is where the real task really lies on. So you need to take your time while picking it. Of course, my model doesn't have much blemishes on her face, although this is actually natural looks. These are natural looks, no makeup. So I'll now pick this part off, and I'll take this part off, and I'll come here, be removing the small blemishes she has on the face. So I think there is nothing much here. So I'll now get to my LF layer, which I told you earlier that it takes care of the skin texture. So after selecting this, I'll now get my mixer brush. You can see I'll now change this to clean brush. I'll now come to the weight, it at 30, then the load at 30, then mix at 30, flow 25. Then once you set that settings right there, you are good to go with brushing. So I'll just start brushing my image. So I'll just take my time in doing that, So while brushing your image, you need to be very careful so that you won't mix the highlight with the shadows, so you need to make it perfect. So I'll just brush through. Sorry about the noise at the background, it's actually raining right here. So I'll just be brushing it. Then I'm just blending the shadows and the highlights. So you don't just try to get rid of any of them, or you just say you don't want shadows on your image, you end up actually spoiling it. So you just need to blend the two of them to have a perfect image. So I'll just brush this. This is how I actually did with this my image right here. So I'll just brush and I'll get to this place. I'll just do a little of it there, so it will look more plastic, but I just want it to blend. Yeah, after doing that, I'm just going to pick my, and I'll get to the HF layer again. Then I'll now pick my chrome stamp, then pick some of these small blemishes right here, because I don't want it, and I don't want to take everything off so it won't look kind of weird or something. I'll now come and pick them one after the other. So I'll now take this place right off. So you can see this is the before and after of the face of, like, the first brushing of it. So I'll now come back again. I'll now pick my mixer brush, then I'll start brushing it again. So as I actually said earlier, please, if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because I'll be dropping more amazing videos for you. So I'm just going to pick this right off. So I'll now come to our chest. I'm not actually done with the face, so I'll just get to the chest while brushing this other part, and I get to look at the face. I'll see some errors again, then I might just correct it. So that's how I normally do. So you can just adopt the technique if it's okay by you. So I'll just take some of these blemishes, but I won't take all of them because I don't want it to look weird. So after doing that, I'll now come to my LF layer, then pick mixer brush. I'll now start brushing. So in my previous video, I've been dropping frequency separation, how to do frequency separation. Then I normally use a selection. I'll actually select the image right, and I'll now start brushing so that it won't get to this cloth. While I'm brushing, it won't affect the cloth like this. So I'll just delete that. So on this video, I didn't actually use that technique. It's not as if I forgot, but you need to try something new. And this actual method I'm using, you need to be very careful. But if you actually, like, you have much work to do, you can actually just select it, then you brush, and you just be rest assured that anything you're doing on the skin won't get to our clothes or the subject's clothes. So on this one, I just need to be very careful, because any slight mistake I do, the color will get to the cloth, or while I'm brushing, it will affect the cloth also. So I'll now pick my chrome stamp again, and I'll pick some blemishes right here. So I'll just do that right here also. Yeah, I'll now brush it a little bit again, because this is I took this image with natural light, so anything I try doing too much will actually spoil the image. So I just need a mild touch on it. So I'll just paint this, then I'll now come back to the face, then I'll now perfect the brushing the last time before I call it a day. So after doing that, you can see the before and after of this image right here. I actually brush. So You can see the first, the before and after. So this is actually the method I used in brushing this image, all the parts, the body and everywhere. So if you just maintain this method I showed you, you just get to, like, you get an amazing work after doing everything. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for more amazing video. And I promise you, as you subscribe to my channel, and let me say you're actually a beginner in retouching, be rest assured to be a pro within a few period of time, because I'll be dropping more videos on frequency separation, and not only frequency separation but anything pertaining to Photoshop and how you can get an amazing image. So if you have any challenge, just drop on the comment section. I'll be glad to help and to also drop a video on it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.